Hi, in this video you will learn how to work with the user profile data source parameter for Sharepoint 2010. To start using this tool, you have to have it installed in your Sharepoint farm and then configure it at the web application level. In order to do this, please go to the Central Administration. In the Application Management group, click on the Manage Web Application link. When the list of available web application shows, select the one you want to work with and then click on Manage Features. A new window is shown, and in that window you have to click find the user profile data source extension feature and click on Activate. After a few seconds, the feature will be marked as active. For this video, I have set up a dummy web service that is fairly simple, has only 3 string parameters and returns a single value. And this service will be used as a SOAP data source inside Sharepoint Designer. After doing this, we should be ready to start using the user profile parameter. I will log on into my own personal site, then click on Site Actions, more options in order to create a new page. I will select the WebPart page template, then click on Create and use the user profile demo1.aspx as the name. The layout will be left as default. As you can see now, the web page is created. It is a simple WebPart page, blank right now. To start the demo, I will close this edit view mode and open it in Sharepoint Designer. The page will be opened in Sharepoint Designer. We can see all the available WebPart zones in which to place web parts. But first of all, we should add a new data source to the environment. We click on SOAP Service Connection, type the URL of our dummy service and click on Connect Now. The list of available parameters will be shown in the box below. For each available parameter, make sure that you set a default value and also mark or check the option that says that the value of the parameter can be set via a WebPart connection. That checkbox is really important because it will allow us to set parameter values from different sources instead of hard coding data into them. We will return now to our blank page in order to add a new data view WebPart. We start by selecting the WebPart zone that we want to populate, then click on the Insert tab, click on the Data View menu and click on the Empty Data View option. We click the link to select a new data source and select the SOAP data source that we have created before. On the right hand side, we will see a list of operations available for that web service. For each operation, some sample data returned from the web service based on the default parameter values that we set before. We click on the operation that we will be working with and drag and drop into the web part to create the initial template. As you can see, so far the web service is working and the web part is showing the return value based on the default values we set as parameters. We switch now to the code view and look for the select parameters section. I will try now to make it simpler for you to read and start working on the parameter replacement. What you have to do next is to replace the WebPart page's data form parameters for a new type of parameter that is AIT user profile parameter. please replace these tags in every available parameter. The parameter key attribute is no longer needed, so it's safe to remove it. The next step is really important. The property name attribute will be used to identify which user profile property you want to access. In this example, we will work with the preferred name, property, account name, and work email. Make sure, if you are trying this at home, make sure that these properties have values in your profile. Otherwise, the parameter will return the default value specified in that line. And of course, the user profile parameter will work with custom defined properties in your user profile. I think that's all we need, so I will now save the page, go back to the browser and refresh the page. And there we go. You can see that the web service is working, returning a single line of text with all the values that we passed as parameter. And of course, these values were populated from the user's profile. Thank you all for watching. If you need further information or assistance with this tool, please visit our website.